Oh, hi, thanks for checking in. I'm still a piece of garbage.
This is it. Gather around, strap yourselves in for the race-off for the title of King of Croix. It's one lap around the St. Croix reverse circuit. They're both in a Tenzas. It's Mick versus GT. Who will win? Find out next time on Dragon. No, right now. They're off and racing right now. So GT has pole from Mick, as GT had one spot on the grid on Mick on the final race when his disconnect occurred. That's why we're racing off for the title. Mick was awarded the title of Graveyard Champion and Skeleton King for his performance over the 5 races, but the race director has demanded a race-off for the King of Croix as GT leads Mick around for a game of cat and mouse around Circuit de St. Croix C2. Will there be any strategy in the mind of GT with his driving? Will he just be driving just fast enough? Not faster than he has to. Obviously, both drivers don't know the circuit very well either. As we come into the bottom straight, the first long straight of the circuit. And Mick will... GT goes wide. Mick's going to take some slipstream on him there. He's definitely going to have the pace. Will he get the job done down this very long straight? Has a peek. Thinks about it. Stays in the slipstream. Has another peek. He should have the pace now as we approach the time gate to come up the inside. Here he comes. He's thinking about it. Will he be able to outbrake him? Side by side at the end of the straight. Mick with the inside run. GT goes around the outside. Oh, very nice driving from both drivers. Mick gets the clean run, but GT's on the inside on the entry to the bridge. And GT shuts the door there. A little bump from Mick is going to give GT some more momentum and potentially defend off the slipstream from Mick as they go over the bridge for the first and only time. Coming to the bridge exit sector now with the fast set of S's that follow. GT still a little bit slow, a little bit wide. Mick with the run gets around him into the fast sector now. Mick's going to have some pace. That gap is going to get bigger unless GT can really close in on that slipstream. As GT goes absolutely wide, contact with the barrier, and Mick gets away with 2.5 sectors to go. Is that the moment that Mick wins the title? We still have 2 sectors to go. GT has the pace over Mick. Will either driver make a mistake as we run into the final technical section? And this is where GT will catch him, if it's going to happen. Mick comes around now, followed by GT. Back to bonnet cam for GT. And you can just see only just the very slightest hint of Mick in front of him. There he is there. The gap is closing. It's closing with 1 sector to go. I don't think GT's got enough track in front of him as we flick back to Mick's view. Looking around, back at GT. That's the distance he's got to hold him off for 2 corners. Corner number 1. Very slow entry. GT gets it much faster. Very wide exit, but will carry more speed through. The gap is still closing as they come around the final corner, but GT's going to run out of tarmac as LMZR_PS Vita, or Mick, comes across the line, flashing his lights, and he is the undisputed King of Croix and Skeleton King. Congratulations to both drivers. Congratulations to everybody who ran in the event. Thank you for tuning in. I really appreciate all of you. Thank you so much. We'll see you next time. Ciao.